Hello, and welcome everybody. Come on in, grab a seat, sit down. We're going to find out what is going on here. We're going to find out what the autopsy has confirmed. Now, I'm sure the full thing, somebody is going to pay to get it. That's not me, but we got everything that we need to know how Suzanne Morphew died. We'll give some shout outs as we're waiting for people to jump in so we can go over this report. Hello, good morning. Marie Burks, good morning. Nana. Adicini, hello. Dacia Do, hello, good morning, everybody. Come on in, grab a seat. We're going to go over this. A lot of big words here for what they found. I've also got those on standby so we can see everything. What does this mean? I think it says a lot, and I am expecting Barry Morphew to be rearrested really soon. So come on in. We're going to wait until a bunch of people get in. Please smash that like button on your way in so we can get going. And 15 likes, 41 people in here, 15 likes. Come on, let's get them likes up so we don't have to keep repeating things. Get it out there in the algorithm. It helps the channel, and it also helps me having to not stop and reiterate everything that has been gone over. So let's get that out there. Thank you. It's free to do, easy to do. Go on out of chat, hit that like button. When you come back into chat, make sure you guys have got live chat selected at the top of your screen so you don't miss anything. Give some shout outs for everybody. Heidi, Nels, Janet, Vera Ray, Debbie Joe, Kay Amari, Sandy Hill, Karen Rowe. Now, I'm sure a lot of people are going to be jumping online with this really quick because it was just released like minutes ago. I bet he's excited too. He's got some things going on. Expect to see him back. Marie, you're gonna see him back in the game here. He's taking care of things behind the scene that is not going to be discussed right now. There are a few people that know, but we're going to leave it at that because it's big. Karen, Jason, hello. Charlene, hello, says I'm new to your channel. Hello, Charlene. Make sure you hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell. Please give the video a like. Let's get it out. I see a lot more people coming in. 51 people, 29 likes. Come on, people, let's get them likes up there so we can get started on this. Yes. He knows. Like I said, they just come out minutes ago. Yes, please go hit that like button so we can get started. It also helps you guys, everybody getting notification that I'm here. I'm about to release these. They just came out like 5 minutes ago. Get everybody in here, get the likes up so people know that we're live. Thank you, Christine Isabel. Juror 11 in the house. Christine Isabel. An F3. Oh my gosh. Hopefully everything is all right with you, Juror 11. Okay, so here we go, you guys. You guys ready? He's taking care of things behind the scenes there. There's some big stuff going on there with him that he has to take care of. Hello, Cat. Okay, so let me get this up on screen, you guys. Okay, I should actually, hang on a sec. I'll share the whole entire screen so I can jump between to show you what each of these things are. Okay, so here we go. Are you guys ready? Good. The agencies investigating the Suzanne Morphew case are aware the autopsy report of Suzanne is now complete and determined her death to be homicide by undetermined means in the setting of butyrophenol. I can't say these words, so please don't jump all over me. These are bad. Aspirone and metatominide intoxication. What are these things? Okay. We're going to go over them. The Colorado Bureau of Investigation and our law enforcement partners understand and appreciate the public interest surrounding this case, said CBI Director Chris Schaefer. The investigative team assembled to work this case continues to follow the evidence, and only the evidence as we seek justice for Suzanne's death. I think there's going to be an arrest very soon. Okay, so it just goes on to say that Suzanne's remains were found near the town of Moffat in the 12th Judicial District. That was back in September. And they're going to, the investigative team will continue to consult with the 12th Judicial District Attorney Ann Kelly. The autopsy report was shared with the Morphew family as soon as the coroner received it. No further information is going to be shared at this time, as this remains an active investigation. Okay? So, and then if you want to pay for a copy of the autopsy, there's where you can get it. Now, let's look into what was found. This is so important, you guys. Tracy, thank you for sharing that. We're going to get into it, though. Just a little bit of patience. Okay, here is the butyrophenol, whatever this is. This was found, and this was found to intoxication, so huge amounts. This is a nasal spray is used to relieve pain severe enough to require opioid treatment and where other pain medicines did not work well enough and could not be tolerated. It belongs to a group of medicines called narcotic analgesics, pain medicines. Okay, there could be some pain medication that she was taking. This could have been one of them, right? But she had this in her system to the point of more than what should have been there. What is the next one? The next one is this one, azaparone. You want to know what that is? Let's go see. It's, oh my God. I can't pronounce all these words, you guys, like this big, huge word here. But what it is, it's an agent that is capable of eliciting a neuroleptic, sedative, and antiemetic effects. It's subsequently employed predominantly as a veterinary tranquilizer and mainly for pigs and elephants. Tranquilizer. What was found? The tranquilizer dart. Elephants are bigger than a moose, right? And he was using these tranquilizer darts, he said, to sedate moose so he could get their antlers, right? This is a tranquilizer. An elephant for pigs and elephants. Elephants are a lot bigger than a moose. Okay? Let's go on to the next one. This one here. Okay? What is it? Metatominide can be used on its own as a pre-medicant, or it can be combined with ketamine to provide surgical anesthesia. Surgical anesthesia. It causes peripheral vasoconstriction, which gives mucous membranes a slight mauve appearance that may be mistaken for cyanosis. It causes peripheral vasoconstriction. Let's look that up. Let's look this up and see what that means. Copy. Let's see what that means. What does that mean? This is what it means. Peripheral vasoconstriction. Jump all over me if you want for mispronouncing it. Occurs when peripheral blood vessels become constricted, most commonly occurring when individuals are exposed to the cold. Narrowing of peripheral blood vessels constrict blood flow to the periphery skin, preventing the body from losing heat and thereby keeping the body warmer. So it constricts that. What happens? The blood flow is slow or blocked. What drug causes that? An decipher blockers. I don't know what this has. I'm just seeing this all from the very first, like you guys are. Okay, so it gives them, which gives mucous membranes a slight mauve appearance, but it's used for surgical anesthesia to knock somebody out. Right? So this is what she had in her system to the point of intoxication. Right? What do you guys think? When I get a copy of the full report, which I will, believe me, I got sources that are in the process of trying to get that right now. This is what it's going to show, but it's going to go really in depth, right? None of these are, the only one that I'm thinking could have been some kind of prescription for her is this one here, because it's used to relieve pain severe enough to require an opioid treatment. And when other pain medicines did not work. So could this have been? I think it's going to all be in the overall autopsy. Could this have been something that was prescribed to her? We don't know. But it could very possibly have been. So this one here, although it raises my spidey senses, this one here, it's a sedative for pigs and elephants. And this one is a surgical anesthesia. These are the two that should not be in her system. These two. And don't forget, it's subsequently employed predominantly as a veterinary tranquilizer. A veterinary tranquilizer mainly used for pigs and elephants. Right? What did they find? A tranquilizer dart. Right? Whatever was in those tranquilizers, I'm not sure. Kay Murray says, didn't Barry Morphew go hunting in Africa? I don't know. I'm not sure of that. So I don't want to say that I know something that I don't. I'm not sure. It could very well have been. But I do feel that with these things that are coming to light, let me make this bigger. Let me make this bigger. What is coming to light is that there was an intoxication, which is, even if it was prescribed to her, it was beyond therapeutic use to intoxication. And there's no way that there would be a veterinary tranquilizer prescribed to Suzanne, nor would there have been surgical anesthesia. This stuff, this methotrexate that was also found. These are the three things that were found in her system. This one, which could have been prescribed, but this one and this, whoops, sorry. This one and this one this one's a sedative for surgical, what did it say? Surgical anesthesia. And this one is a veterinary tranquilizer. None of those would have been prescribed to Suzanne. None. And as soon as I seen this, I'm seeing this as you guys are. I got a quick thumbnail done. I got quick information on it, got all the links that I needed, looked up all these things that were found in her system. So I could show you guys right away. And I'm finding this out as you guys are. Well, they probably have known this for a long time, right? Debbie Joe, I agree. Our fault, but they don't get it. Why do people and their egos take over and not let go of their relationships? Because of the money. This was all about money, and this was all about nobody leaves Barry. Janet says none of it would. Barry, bear, you better get ready. Because the thing is, when the case against Barry Morphew was dismissed without prejudice, the only way that they could refile the charges of murder on him is if they had new evidence. Well, now they've got it. Now, do we know what was they've just given us a bit here? Anything more than what they've given us? And to me, this is more than enough for me. Now, somebody who's going to kidnap her, to do something to her, isn't going to put all this stuff in her system, right? They're not going to dig a hole and bury her. They're just going to dispose of her somewhere. This is somebody with clear intentions of her not being found, buried in a boneyard, what it's commonly known as out in Moffat. So this was somebody that had clear intentions. Clear. This is not somebody who just grabbed her to do whatever they wanted to do with her and then dispose of her. They wouldn't have dug a hole to bury her and everything else. They would just disposed of her. Now, did they find anything? Do you remember those marks on Barry's arms that look like nail scratches? Right? Did they get something from under her fingernails? Right? Looby Lou, nice to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. Orange suits them, yeah. The daughters are never going to believe it. Nana says they still need to prove Barry administered those drugs. Well, I'm anxious to see what kind of things were in those darts. Were these things in those darts that they got from the Morphew residence? Was this, any of this that was in her system to intoxication, was any of this in those darts that were at the Morphew residence? It's going to be important. Hey, Missy. Hello, everybody coming in. Sharon, Pinky, Kat, Sammy, Positive Vibes. Hello, everybody coming in. I pray too. Where did that go? I pray too that now the nails, like the skin would start like to decompose in that, but I don't know how long. Okay, well, let's look it up. How long to get skin from or how long, hang on, how long do nails take to decompose after death? Okay, let's see. You don't got no short facts here. Ugh. Okay, hang on. I don't want to have to search through. Okay, let's see this one here. Hair and fingernails may appear longer after death, but not because they are still growing. Instead, a person's fingernails and hair may appear longer because the skin around them has retracted, according to the dermatology. After death, dehydration causes the skin and other soft tissues to shrink. This occurs while the hair and nails remain the same length. Never. This change in the body creates an optical illusion of growth. So I guess it takes a lot longer. So do they still have fingernails that they can get some kind of skin cells or whatever? Because we've seen those marks on Barry's arms that clearly look like if he was choking her out or, finishing her off after knocking her out and tranquilizing her and everything. Like, once she's tranquilized, she's still breathing, right? So could he have put some of this in, like, in her, like put it in her mouth while she's still breathing. I think as she's still, even though she was tranquilized, she'd still be breathing, right, on her own. Did he use some of this to affect her central nervous system so he could choke her out and finished her off by choking her out? We don't know, right? We'll find out in the autopsy what marks are on her, if there was any, if the Heimlich bone was broken, stuff like that will all be in the full autopsy. But these two things here, veterinary tranquilizer, and mainly for pigs and elephants. Elephants are huge, huge, bigger than elk and moose. So it would have tranquilized her. Are these things that they found, are any of these in the tranquilizer darts of Barry Hattage's house? That's going to be very interesting. Read books is all you can do, beautiful. And Nina, thank you so much. Like I said, as soon as this come out, you guys, this, just before I went live, this had been out for 5 minutes. I haven't seen anybody else talking about it yet. They may be now because they're seeing that it's out there. But as soon as it dropped, I seen it and got on here really quick to bring it to all you guys. So you guys are the first ones finding out about this. And thank you, Nana. Thank you for modding, and thank you for always being here and keeping things on track. Thank you for all your support. Super chats are really, I appreciate them because I drop everything I'm doing to come on here and bring this to you guys. So you're the first to know most of the time. I'm not so sure it 100% nails him, but it could be what they needed to then be able to use the rest of the stuff too, because they can still use the rest of the stuff. They just can't refile the charges unless there's new information. This may be the new information that they can connect to him to nail him. Okay. This coupled with the other stuff that they found may be enough. But what they needed to refile charges against him was new information that tied him to her death. This is good right here. This is great. Which is going to be even better is if they got skin cells from underneath her body, underneath her fingernails that matched him. This is just a little bit more with everything else they've been gathering since it was dismissed without prejudice. They've been gathering other stuff too, you guys, and getting more information. This could be the nail in the coffin because we know, again, thank you so much, Nana. I appreciate you very, very much. They clipped them at autopsy, but he may have cleared them or clipped them himself. I don't know about that. Yes, the tranquilizer. Hey, Carol. Nice to see you, my dear. Yes, it's definitely more promising. There's Mary Michael. Hello, Mary Michael. Mimi Girl says, hi, Willow and chat. I'm watching from the beginning, but I'm here. Woohoo! So with this, you guys, like I said, for those just joining, this could have been something that she was prescribed, but these two, this is the veterinary tranquilizer and mainly for pigs and elephants. How would that have gotten in her system? And this one is a surgical anesthesia. So I think that the biggest one is this one here. And I'm hoping that these are some of the ingredients that they have found in those tranquilizer darts. I hope they can connect it that way. Right? So this is what was found in her system. 2 intoxication, which is what, even if these things were things that could have been prescribed to her, which we know they're not. A veterinary tranquilizer is not going to be prescribed to her for pigs and elephants. Or And anesthesia, that's to knock you out for a surgical procedure. That ain't going to be prescribed to her. You know what I mean? Now, if all these things could have been prescribed, I would say we've got a nothing burger. But these two main things, and I'm even saying this one too, I don't think was prescribed to her, but we'll have to wait and see. But these two definitely were not prescribed. This is a veterinary tranquilizer, and this one is a surgical anesthesia to knock you out for surgery. This one is the most concerning, and I am hoping that these two things, even maybe possibly all three, are found in those darts that were found at the Morphew residence of Barry's. Right? I'm so sorry for your loss of your fur baby. That makes me that makes me sad. So big love, big hugs, big hugs and hearts for you. So these two are the ones that I'm really concerned about. And it's like, what is going on here? What, Miss Missy? Thank you so much, my dear. Thank you so much for that. Were these three things in that dart, in those darts, right? Were these three things, this bird of fire, Farnell, this Asper, this meta, whatever, were they found in those tranquilizer darts? Because we know that this one is a tranquilizer, a veterinary tranquilizer, and mainly for pigs and elephants. And we know this one was a surgical anesthesia. This one could have been in there with that stuff too. We don't know. These are the things that were found to be in her system that should not have been there. Right? Yes, Miss Missy, you are great. Thank you so much for modding, for keeping things on track, for your donations, for helping out the channel so I can stop what I'm doing and jump on and bring this stuff to you. I appreciate it more than you know. So what more is going to be in this full autopsy once it's out there? Once it's out there, I will bring it to you guys. I will link it to where you can go and read it. But this is the main thing. This is the homicide by undetermined means in the setting of, which means these were used in her homicide. They don't know how they were administered. They don't know how they got in her system. Maybe they do. Were these things in that dart? Rose, there she is. Thank you so much, Rose. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for your donation and modding. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Summer Dawn, member for 7 months. Also a mod of mine. Thank you so much, Summer. I've got the best mods ever. I keep my mods. There's only one mod that I ever had to get rid of that went rogue, and that was like 3-4 years ago. Since then, I have kept all my mods. I trust them immensely. So I'm so grateful for my mods and grateful for all my subscribers. We've hit over 24,000, you guys. We're climbing close to 24,500. So if you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Be part of the movement. Get me up there, you guys. I'm trying to hit 25,000. So hit that subscribe. It's free to do. Hit the like. It's free to do. Hit that share button. It's all free to do. But if you can help support the channel by becoming a member or super chat, super stickers, PayPal, I appreciate it all. It all means the world to me, including the likes and the subscribes, your comments. I love it all, and it really helps the channel. So thank you, all of you here. I love you too. Cat H. Here we go. Cat H with me for 37 months. Wow. Love to you too, Cat H. You are amazing. Another great mod right there, you guys. So thank you, Cat H. KMRE, thank you so much. Summer Twins has been a member more than 7 months, just on a good streak here. There's Mary Michael, another one of my mods. Just I stopped at ice cream cone on my way home from dermatologist. I just had the other half of the tick removed. Good. Perfect. Perfect. No more bugs. Yes, the dart was found. I'm a Mimi girl. A dart was found in the washer. So he forgot to take it out of his pocket. There you go. Debbie Joe says, I looked that up for use in horses. My horse, I'm assuming it was your horse, Debbie Joe. Mine had surgery once and it dropped that 1,200-pound big guy in seconds. So there you go, you guys. It drops you a 1,200-pound horse. It dropped that horse in seconds. So can you imagine Suzanne, 120 pounds? Right? Thank you, Kat. I hope too. That's okay, Emma. I'm a Memi girl. We don't like cats, but we know mistakes happen. So thank you for that. Positive vibes. There's my girl. I'll renew my membership when I paid. No problem. Thank you for your comment and thank you for being here. Make a next to Genevieve. Yes, to crime. There's my buddy. Bam Deer, eh? All three substance in Bam Deer tranquilizers. So all three. This is coming right from Kurt. Okay, AK, you guys know him as AK. My brother Kurt, my brother here, Tube Crime. Okay, so from AK, from Kurt, right from him. The tranquilizers that Barry had at his house, the next gen VTRX, all three substances in Bam Deer tranquilizers. That is big. And this is what I mean, you guys. I know you guys are anxious to see Kurt come back. I am too. He's doing things in the background. There's things that he needs to do to get some things that have been going on with him. People have taken his channel and done a lot of nasty, nasty things to a group of us, but mainly targeting my brother. He will be back. We haven't lost him. He will be back. So thank you for that, Tube Crime fam. Dart, not fart. You're here though. Juror 11, you're here. You're here. That's what matters. Thank you for being here. Thank you for modding for me. It means just as much to me, okay? Debbie Joe, member for 33 months. Months. I get busy, but Willow is always on my heart. Oh, I should change my life. Debbie Joe, much love. Much love. And thank you for being here for 33 months. Wow. Thank you. You don't know how much that means to me. Yes, all three. We just heard from AK. All three are Tube Crime. All three were in the darts that were in Barry's possession. They're giving him enough rope to hang himself. Absolutely. Thank you, Marie. Yes, I'm on my way to 25,000 subs. You guys have helped. You guys are the reason I do this. You guys help. Like, I'm finding out a lot here, right? We found out that in seconds that would drop a 1,200-pound horse. You guys bring a lot to this channel, and I thank each and every one of you. Melissa says, he truly believed she would never be found. I do believe someone ratted him out regarding her location. Thanks for all you do. Melissa, I believe that she was found when they were searching that area for an older woman that went missing. And I think that's the only reason that she was found. But like you said, somebody could have ratted him out. We will find out once he's rearrested, and I'm crossing my fingers big time. Hello, Carolina, from South Carolina. Hello and welcome. You're late, Courtney, but you're here. That's all that matters. You can always rewind. Missy said, AK the bomb. He is. Big love for AK, yes. We all miss AK, yep. He's seeing the love. Don't you worry. He's seeing it. Hope all is well. Love you, AK. Yes. He's also sending his regards. There you go. Look at that. Hands up. Muscles. Show those pipes. Thank you, Tube Cry. Family, right there. Family. Amazing work for the coroner. Just amazing. So thankfully, everyone's prayers for Suzanne. Yes. Can't keep a great man down. 100%. There's a team of them. Martin's in on there too. You see Martin. You can catch Martin too over on Twitter, aka Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. Miss Missy showing the love. Yes. Martin is still bringing everything out, you guys. No, don't worry. AK's not done. He's not done. You cannot keep a good man down. I don't think he's going to get away with this, Jason. And I see you commenting a lot on my Twitter account too. So thank you for that. Thank you for, jumping in and giving your opinion. I appreciate it here and on Twitter. So thank you. Faithful followers. Nana sending her love to AK too. He knows he's very much loved, especially with everybody here. Juror 11 in the house says, I've never felt a part of a family till 2 years ago when I had my PT surgery and found you guys. We are all family here. We got you. We got you, girl. So thank you for literally saving my life. Oh, I love you. Shy, you got my heart. We love you. And I'm glad that you found us and that we found you. Juror 11, guys, in the house. Yes, go check out from the beginning. If you want to see really quickly, Courtney, I'll show you. This is what's been found in her body to point of intoxication. I'm a little bit behind in chat, you guys, so bear with me. This here could have been prescribed, but we now know from what True Crime AK has come up with that all three of these can be found in the darts that Barry Morphew possessed. So this is to relieve pain. It's an opioid. This here is a veterinary tranquilizer, mainly for pigs and elephants. We had a subscriber in the chat say that this was given to her 1,200-pound horse before surgery, and it dropped him in seconds. 1,200-pound horse, dropped that horse in seconds. And this here is a surgical anesthesia. This is to knock you out, right? So these are the things that were found in her body to the point of intoxication. So you can go back and look back if you like, but that is the gist of what we have found. The full autopsy is going to be out, you guys. And when it does come out, I'll probably put it up in a quick short and just scroll through it so you guys can read through it. I may do another live on it, maybe to answer some questions that you guys parts of it you may not understand. There's going to be parts I don't understand. I can't pronounce these names. So maybe I can get somebody up on panel that is in like a nurse or something that can describe these things a lot better than me. That would be nice. So Source says, I absolutely feel the love here. Family comes in so many forms. Yes, and a privilege to be part of this one. We're privileged to have you too, Summer Dawn. So thank you for all the love. Yes, we need to pray. Melissa, I'm going to put it right here, and I guarantee you he can see it. Big love to AK if he sees this, thinking of him and watching Martin and Jules. Yes, Jules, another day in the car, Jules. If you guys haven't subscribed to her, go on over and subscribe to her. She has Martin on quite a bit. She goes over all the evidence that Martin and Kurt and the rest of the team has come up with. But they go in depth. They know their stuff. Martin and AK, Tube Crime, they know their stuff. Okay. So if you really want to get a good understanding of the GPS of, how things move, how they can tie Barry to certain areas at certain times with certain vehicles and all that, how this that's all I can say. Go and check them out. You can also follow Martin and Jules another day in the car. You can follow them, Martin Smallwood, on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, and Jules another day in the car. You follow them both too. You get a lot of information, and Tube Crime, everything all over there. Go check them out. A lot of information for you over there. Okay, Zoom social media affidavit states he used BAM, which is what was found. So, oh, I get it. Zoom social media, thank you. Look at this. Look at the first letters of this. B, A, B, A, M. Zoom social media, thank you. I'm not on my game today. Affidavit states he used BAM, which is what was found. B-A-M are the first letters of each of these medications. Thank you for that, Zoom. See, it's people like Zoom. First time I see Zoom in here. So thank you very much for being here and for teaching me something new. So thank you for that. I appreciate you. There you go, you guys. There it is. And I know True Crime says that this stuff was in there, but this also just shows it. B-A-M. Yep. There you go. Thank you so much, Zoom social media. Marie Parks. I knew. How did I know somebody was going to say something about his blue eyes? He does have amazing eyes. He does. Everybody is in love with my brother's blue eyes. I'm in love with his mind. I'm in love with his mind and the way he thinks. And I'm also in love with his son and his wife because they allowed him to do this. And I'm not saying that they tell you can't do that. No, they stand behind him. They allowed him to give us the time that he did without a complaint. You know what I mean? He's got an amazing wife and an amazing son. So let's keep them in mind too. Love them too to death. Oh, thank you, YouTube, Tube Crime. Yes. Thank you, Sarah Jane. And yes, don't worry. You'll be seeing more of Kurt. There we go. Here we go. Kurt, you're going to have to start wearing sunglasses when you come back. And I know you can hear me. When you come back, you got to start wearing sunglasses. Those eyes are driving the women crazy. All the love for AK. Gotta love us some AK, some Tube Crime, some Martin, some Jules. Gotta love them all. Yeah, he's all right. He's all right. He's doing what he's got to do. You'll see him again. No worries. Until then, go check out Jules Another Day in the Car. That's her YouTube channel and her Twitter. Jules Another Day in the Car. And Martin Smallwood. You'll find, if you find Jules Another Day in the Car, you'll find Martin. And follow both of them because and Tube Crime. Follow them. You're going to get a lot. Tube Crime stuff that he posts up on YouTube really gets your mind thinking. You got to figure it out. Okay. There's a lot of shorts he posts up. Some of them I get, some of them I don't. Some of them I really got to think about before I get what he's saying. But it gets your mind thinking, and that's what they're there for. Go and check him out on I don't know if I think Tube Crime is on X too. He's on YouTube. Check him out. Subscribe. Get the likes. Get them out there. Thank God for forensics. Absolutely. At least Willow don't get nattles in Canada. I don't get a lot of stuff, but I got this. Positive Vibes says, my first live court case trial watch along was on this channel. Well, I hope you're here to watch the others too. I might start, you guys, putting up maybe 1 or 2 days a week. If I know that there's going to be a good witness on the stand, like I wanted to start the one this morning because it's all cast on the Chad Daybell one, but I had a meeting this morning, so I couldn't start it this morning. But I really want to try and get, I think that the prosecution is going to take the full day today with the witness for cast. That's showing where phones and everything pinged on Chad Daybell's property. I'm hoping he takes the whole day with the witness. So maybe tomorrow I can put it up where John Pryor is going to cross-examine it. It's going to be interesting. It's going to get nasty. So I am going to maybe try and cover it. Maybe 1 or 2 days a week, I'll put one up and we can watch it together so we don't miss each other horribly. Shai says the F3 hit down in the backyard. Thank God, no injuries. The tornadoes were awful. Yeah, I was watching them on Ryan Hall, y'all. I was watching some of it in the evening, and it's horrible. Martin's not on YouTube. He's on, I don't think he's on YouTube yet. He might be. I follow him over on Twitter. But he does go on Jules Another Day in the Car. So make sure you get that because there's a lot of Jules out there. Jules Another Day in the Car. You find her, she just had Martin on, I think last night or the night before. You'll find him on there too. But he is on Twitter. Nebraska. Thank you, Marie. Love you too, fam. BAM. BAM is this stuff, Rose. You see the first letter? This is all the stuff that was found in Suzanne's system. See the first letter of this? B. See the first letter of this? A. See the first letter of this? M. So that's why they call it BAM. BAM. This stuff here was found in her system through intoxication. The BAM this is an opioid to relieve pain. This is a veterinary tranquilizer, mainly for pigs and elephants. And this here is a surgical anesthesia, which knocks you out. And these are the 3 things that were found in her system. To intoxication, which means that it would more than what was ever needed. And we found that the one put a 1,200-pound horse on the ground in seconds. I think all 3 chemicals are found in the tranquilizer itself. So they would all be already pre-mixed in that tranquilizer. That's what I understood from Tube Crime. All 3 are ingredients that are in the tranquilizers that Barry Morphew had. Sorry, you guys, I'm falling behind here in chat. If you can, and only if you can, if you really want your question to stand out, do a small super chat, super sticker, whatever, and it flashes up on my screen. Summer says, I know you've been busy on the Daybell trial, but it's not the same without you and your family. So I'm going to try and do it twice a week. So starting tomorrow, try twice a week. I can't do it all days because they're not taking a day off during the week. And I've got tons of stuff, doctor's appointments and everything that I've got that I just can't miss. So I will do it maybe Tuesdays and Thursdays. How's that? You're very, very welcome. Barry, be ready to be jailed again. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. I agree. Yes, Zoom just gave some very good information. Kat says AK is such a kind man. He is. Yes. Yep. I think the daughters knew. I'm sorry, but it's just my opinion, and I get a lot of flack for it, but I don't care. It's my opinion, and I do think that the daughters knew. I don't think the daughters helped get rid of her, but I think that the daughters know that he did it. I don't think they knew ahead of time, but they might have. I don't know. Who goes on a camping trip in the middle of COVID when things are closed down on Mother's Day, with Mother's Day approaching? Who does that? What kid does that? The 2 daughters that apparently love their mother to death, literally to death. Who takes off in the middle of COVID when things are all shut down to go on a camping trip as with Mother's Day a couple of days away? No, I don't believe it. So I don't think they helped him get rid of her, but I do think that there might be something there. Courtney says the whole team is amazing. Absolutely. Rose loves riddles. Go check out Tube Crime on YouTube. He's got a bunch of them there. Summer Dawn, thank you. Yes, please make sure you hit that like button and subscribe so you guys know. Hit your notifications so you know when. Like, you guys were the first. It's probably out there now, but you guys were the first to know this. It was like within seconds of it being coming up, I was on it and getting it up here for you guys. So if you want to know stuff first, hit that subscribe, hit the like, hit the share, leave a comment. We love you. If you can help support the channel, I'm appreciative of that too. But you being here and subscribing and hitting that like and sharing, that's all free to do. And I appreciate that too, just as much. Oh, Alicia. Oh, I will be covering that. I will be covering that for sure. And the following mini trial that's going to happen, because if he is found guilty, if Chad Daybell is found guilty, there will be like another like little mini trial for the death penalty. Nana says Barry had help. When it gets down to it, he will try to cut a deal for and flip. I don't know. Yeah, I watch him for all the weather, even for up here in Canada. I know what's coming. I don't watch our weather here because they don't, they might as well be gophers. Even the gopher was wrong. But I watch Ryan Hall because I can see what's coming up into Canada because I'm right at the US border. So in Canada at the US border. Absolutely, Juror 11. And all these things were found in the tranquilizer darts that Barry had. Yep. I don't know. Unless it hit a bone, Memmy girl, unless it hit a bone. But they found this stuff somehow, whether it was found in bone marrow or any tissue or anything that they could get from her remains, this is what was found. And all three of these things are in the darts that Barry had. So unless, yeah, maybe. I don't think it'd show up in decomp either, but I think it may show up in if it hit a bone. TK Sass, hello. Hello and welcome back. I haven't seen TK Sass in a while either. Yes, first. I hope you're doing good too, Rose. Yeah, Ryan Hall. It's Ryan Hall, y'all. That's one channel I don't mind you guys talking about because his information saves lives. He covers tornadoes that are coming and gives you guys warnings and everything. Where, you know, especially in remote areas that don't have the warning sirens and stuff. So I do not mind. So mods, please don't delete somebody's comment if they mention Ryan Hall, y'all. Go on over and subscribe to him, especially you guys if you're in Tornado Alley. Does anyone know if Iris has addressed this? I haven't heard anything. She's not to be believed anyway, so she's lied her way through this. She claimed that Suzanne was still alive and living in what, Ecuador or something. So beautiful disaster. Hello, hello. Yes, naders suck big time. We don't have many here in Canada. I've had some supercells Small supercells go through the back of my property, but to have an actual, we have had tornadoes, but nothing like you guys get in the States. And I could probably count them in Eastern Canada on my one hand. Yes, Ryan Hall, y'all, my all-time favorite. If anybody has, if any of the mods, because I don't even know if the mods can put his link, but check him on YouTube, Ryan Hall, y'all. If you guys, I'm telling you, it could save your life if you're in Tornado Alley. Kelly R is will Barry run, right? We don't know. Twin Mom, then you need to have Ryan Hall, y'all, on your YouTube. He warns you well in advance of where these tornadoes are, where they're hitting. He's got a bunch of tornado chasers that work with him too. That you need. Just trust me, Ryan Hall, y'all. Go subscribe to him, especially if you're in Tornado Alley. Yes, saves so many lives. And I think this past weekend they raised like $120,000 to go out to the areas that were hit to help bring supplies that they need. They use those donations and they go out there and they bring truckfuls of generators, water, you name it. They purchase it. They even take you along with them while they're purchasing this stuff, and they bring it to the people that need it. So yeah, it's just great. So my thoughts and prayers are with all you guys in Tornado Alley. I know there's more coming over the next few days. I pray for you guys. So what we're going to do, we're going to wrap this up, you guys. This is what it said. Don't worry. This will be, even though I end the live, you can go back and watch it from the beginning. You won't be able to see the chat for a bit until YouTube processes the video. But you will be able to see the video itself. So you may have to go out and then come back in to watch it from where you left off. We are 57 minutes in when this quits. So if you're just watching, starting, you know to go back to the beginning. So I'm going to end this. Thank you to everybody for being here and seeing it. I love you guys. Thank you. Mods, you guys rock. You guys are the best. I see almost every mod in here today. So I appreciate that. I think the only one we're missing is my sister. And she's probably she's resting. She's not feeling too well. So nothing serious. Just she's on a little break, I guess. She needs some time to let certain things sink in. So, and she's not really feeling, she's got a bad cold and stuff like that. So I think that's why she's not here, but she's the only one missing today. But I'm going to end it like I always do. Thank you, mods. You guys are awesome. You're the best. Thank you, everybody that comes in here that has supported me, that even if you don't have a membership or you can't super chat, I appreciate you guys being here and supporting that way by subscribing and hitting that like and notifications and sharing this out. You guys, that means a lot to me also because it helps me and it helps the channel. So thank you, each and every one of you in here. You mean the world to me. I'm going to end it like I always do. Please take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. Always be aware of your surroundings. Trust your gut, you guys. If something doesn't feel right, trust your gut. I love you guys to the moon and back. I appreciate each and every one of you. Please take care. Stay safe. Love you guys. Till the next time. I will probably be live tomorrow with the Daybell thing if you want to watch that. Okay? Take care, you guys. Love ya. Bye-bye for now.